Welcome back to Steins Gate. We are on a world line where Faris' dad is dead. Mayuri is still alive for now. We're going to see if that lasts. And Luca did something that I've forgotten already with the IBN 5100. So we still don't have it, which is not great. But yeah, basically Okarin wants to see if Mayuri survives or not. It seems each time he moves back into a world line, it delays her death by 24 hours, but she does still die. So we're seeing if that happens. Again, I can't imagine why it won't, because on this world line, you know, they've still been taking, you know, info and hacking into CERN, which on the Faris world line, he hadn't been doing because he didn't know anyone. So it made sense that on that, you know, she didn't get killed. But on this one, I think she is still gonna die. So let's keep going and see if I'm right. The time is 7:30 p.m. My preparations are complete. The time leap machine is set, Mode Snake is primed, and the remote control for the TV downstairs is ready. It's all second nature to me now. Komima started today, so Mayuri's been in Ariake since this morning. I told Daru not to come to the lab today, but to keep an eye on Mayuri instead. So even if Moeka's group shows up here, they have a low chance of killing Mayuri. Will the Rounders come on this world line? We'll soon find out. 7:35. The door isn't kicked open. Instead, my phone rings. It's Daru.
もしもし、誰か?
Hello, Daru? Something's wrong. You think? I feel like the issue he has, like, on every other world line, he's kind of tried to prevent Daru and Kurisu and people from seeing Mayuri die, I think, from what I remember. But on this one, by having Daru look after her and watch after Mayuri, he might have seen it this time, which I guess will be erased as soon as Okarin jumps through the timelines, but still, not pleasant for Daru. Hey, what happened, Daru? I'm sorry. Some guys came out of nowhere. They took Mayushi. I think they wanted me. I ran, but Mayushi... What do I do, Okarin? It's the Rounders. They kidnapped her. And then they probably killed her. To them, Mayuri is expendable. I grind my teeth in frustration. It didn't work. I still haven't averted Mayuri's death. I toss Mode Snake onto the couch. I mean, of course it's not going to work. Like, until he gets the IBN 5100, there's no way Mayuri's going to survive, because they need the IBN 5100 to, as far as I remember, like, hide their tracks from CERN or hack into CERN's database and, like, remove the log of them and what they're doing. So until he has that, of course they're going to keep coming after them. The preparations were a waste. Mayuri died somewhere else. I hang up and walk to the development room. I won't let you kill Mayuri. And so, once more, I send my memories to the past. And we're off. Oh, back we're going. Half days, it looks like, around. An unpleasant sound pierces my ears. My vision ripples. My flesh and my soul momentarily feel separate. I grab my right wrist. I close my eyes, take deep breaths, and wait for my pulse to return to normal. The worst is over. All that's left is a headache. Now I have my answer. Mayuri's death is still fixed, just as in my heart I knew it would be. The change merely delayed it by another 24 hours. I need to cancel Lukaku's email. I sit down in a pipe chair and try to come up with a plan. Nothing. So are the next few chapters, like, until the end, basically him reversing all the D-mails they originally made? So, like, there was Suzuha's D-mail, which I didn't reverse, or which I did reverse, and I never even tried the ending where I didn't reverse it. Then obviously Faris, now Lukaku's. And then who else has made D-mails that actually changed things? Because I don't think Daru did. I don't remember who else we may have to reverse. Obviously, these are the ones with, like, the biggest impact, you know, like, Faris has changed Akihabara completely. Lukaku's changed their gender, so... I've been searching for a way to tell Lukaku the truth, but every mental simulation I run ends with her in tears. Of course it's going to end with her in tears, like, that's awful. I suppose that's to be expected. Didn't need a flashback image. After all, I've already seen it happen once. I mistook Lukaku for a guy and she ended up in tears. I mean, even if mistaking her for a guy wasn't enough to make her end up in tears, that particular situation definitely would be. I mean, Lukaku cries at just about anything. To broach the topic now would be like poking an open wound. Damn, it looks like I have no choice but to ask Kurisu. She's a girl, so she should understand how Lukaku feels. I feel like it's been a really long time since we've seen Kurisu. I call Kurisu out to the bench in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. We're alone. This seems serious. Yes, I have a difficult problem that requires delicacy to resolve. Delicacy? That's like the exact opposite of what anyone expects from you. That's why I want to ask a girl. Plus, you're my assistant, so I need you to save my ass this instant. Oh, you. Why do you need to ask a girl anyway? I give her the rundown, including how many times I've time leaped and what happened with Suzuha and Faris. How many times have I explained this to her now? This time, she believes me more readily than I expected. The only thing she doesn't believe is the story about Lukaku. Urushibara-san is actually a guy? That's totally ridiculous. It is, I still don't understand how a D-mail can change someone's gender, but we're going with it. But it's the truth. Was the truth. So, basically, she wrinkles her brow in thought. He looked like Hashida? Crap, I got a mental image there for a second. Judging by her expression, so did Kurisu. We grimace. Unacceptable. There's no way such a cute girl was a guy. Hey, hold your horses. I never said that Lukaku looked like a guy. He actually looked pretty much the same. He was always androgynous, so much you couldn't help but think he was secreting excess female hormones or something. As a result, I didn't even notice when Lukaku became a girl at first and made a fatal mistake. He looked like she does now. Kurisu's gaze wanders for a bit. Acceptable. What? Anyway, you want to turn her back into a guy? Unless we do, Mayuri dies. Mayuri's life is tied to Urushibara-san's gender? That's so crazy, it doesn't seem real at all. Have you come up with a solution? Of course. I'll have Lukaku turn back into a guy. I don't know if she's going to appreciate that. That's why I'm consulting you, so I can find a way to do this while hurting her the least. I have to say that I am glad, that Okarin's approaching this way, because given that he knows Lukaku's Gmail, with Faris he didn't know what she sent, so he had to work it out, but he knows what Lukaku sent. So he could just send the Gmail without Lukaku's consent and reverse it, and Lukaku would never know. But it would kind of be a really terrible thing to do. So, I'm glad he wants to talk to Lukaku about it, but I guess technically he doesn't have to. Just a good thing that he is. I take a mouthful of Dr. P in a vain attempt to quiet my frustration. If only I hadn't been so careless. I shouldn't have let so many people send D-mails. This is my punishment. I must shoulder the pain of everyone who used a D-mail. Suzuha, Faris, and now Lukaku. Regret won't change anything. There's only one piece of advice I can give. Christina sighs, blowing her bangs. Don't say anything to Urushibara-san. See, I think Kurisu and I were thinking the same thing. I think ultimately, although it would be really nice to ask for consent and to talk things through with Lukaku, ultimately it's probably the least painful way for both Worldline versions of Lukaku to not say anything and to just reverse it, because Lukaku won't know. What do you mean?
You Based on what you've told me, you have the advantage this time. You already know the contents of the D-mail. So you don't have to tell her. Him. Him. You don't have to tell Urushibara-san. Just send the cancellation D-mail. You mean pose as Lukaku and send the mail to her mother myself? If the world line changes, then that will all be undone. In which case, ethical concerns don't really matter. The end justifies the means. A philosophy worthy of a scientist. Just one problem. I don't know her mother's pager number. What?
Are you an idiot? Why didn't you write it down?
その時はこんなことになるとは思わなかったのだ。
I didn't think I would need it. Kurisu clicks her tongue. She rubs her brow with her fingers while muttering and thinking.
お母さんのポケベル番号単刀直入に聞き出せば？理由は適当に考えて。
What if you just ask for the pager number directly? Think up a good excuse.
警戒される気がする。
That's going to look suspicious.
何ビビってんのよ。いつもの無駄に尊大な岡部らしくないな。
What are you so scared of? That's not the vain and arrogant Okabe I know. Vain and arrogant? That was uncalled for. I don't have time to be Hoen Kyoma now.
そんなの口から出まかせでなんとかするのよ。それにほら、彼女って騙されやすそうな性格だし。
Just make up some nonsense like you always do. I mean, you know how gullible she is, right?
って言ってて自己嫌悪になりそう。私ってひどい女だ。
Wow, I hate myself for saying that. I'm a bad girl. Kurisu hangs her head.
だが、単刀直入にありのままを話すべきなのかもしれん。下手に小細工を浪するより、真実を告げる方がまだ誠意があるように見える。
Maybe I should just tell her the truth. Sincerity will work better than underhanded tricks. I think.
マッドサイエンティストが誠意とか笑っちゃうわね。
A mad scientist, sincere? That's a good one.
洗脳してやるふわはははとか言い出した方が似合ってる。
It's more like you to say, I'll brainwash her. Mwahahaha. I'm being serious, damn it.
ルカ子の痛みも背負う。そうしなければならないのだ。
I will show to Lukaku's pain. That's my responsibility.
最終的に D メールを取り消した時、ルカ子が女だったことはなかったことになる。
When I cancel that D-mail, the fact that she was a girl will be undone. I hope he doesn't, like, go onto this new world line and use the same method he did this time to check, because hopefully he's learned his lesson. A lesson he really shouldn't have had to learn at all.
ゆえに、俺が背負わなければならない。
I'm the only one who can carry that burden.
だったら私に相談する必要なんてない。今すぐ彼女のところに行って私にしたように説明すればいい。
So what are you talking to me for? Go to her now and tell her what you told me.
そうだな。
Yeah, you're right. That's my only choice. Go off to her. Really break Lukaku's heart, I guess. As always, there are only a few worshippers at the shrine. I guess that's how it can keep its dignified silence, even though it's less than a 10-minute walk from Akihabara Station.
岡部さん。
Lukaku is sweeping the courtyard.
すみません。さみだれは部屋に置きっぱなしで。
I'm sorry, I left Samidare in my room.
いや、そのことはいい。
No, that's okay.
そうですか？
Really? Well, crap. Now that we're face to face, I can't bring myself to tell her the truth.
どうかしましたか？
Is something wrong?
その
Well, I recall Lukaku's crying face. She looked very sad when I called her a guy. If possible, I don't want to make her cry again. No, why am I acting so weak? I can't stop here. I swore I would do anything to save Mayuri. And when Lukaku said he wanted to be a girl, he probably only said it out of curiosity. If I explain everything properly, I doubt she'll refuse to become a guy again.
ルカ子よ。
Yes? I grab her by the shoulders and pull her close. Lukaku's cheeks instantly turn bright red.
落ち着いて聞いてくれ。実は、お前は本当は
Please listen carefully. The truth is,
男だったのだ。
you used to be a guy. Awkward silence. A long, awkward silence. No reaction. Or so I thought. Then tears start welling up in Lukako's eyes. You're saying that again? Damn, I made her cry again. But this time, I don't back down. I feel like he maybe needs to give a bit more context to this, because right now, you know, if he goes, used to be a guy on a different world line, and I'll tell you what a world line is, would maybe help compared to just, yeah, you used to be a guy, you need to be a guy again. Listen, unless you turn back into a guy, Mayuri will die. I explain everything. About time travel. About the D-mail Lukaku sent. About Mayuri's fate. About how to avoid it. I talk and talk without pausing for breath. Finally, I'm done. You're joking, right? Her voice is trembling. I can't believe any of it. This is more role-playing, right? You're being Kyoma-san, right? Right? She backs away from me, shaking her head. I don't like that backstory. It hurts. And I think it would hurt Mayuri-chan too.
いきなりこんなこと言われて困惑するのもわかる。だが全て真実だ。俺は何度もあいつの死の場面を見てきた。
I know you're confused hearing this so suddenly, but it's all true. I've witnessed her death countless times.
お前にはこんな勝手なお願いをしてすまないと思っている。だが頼む。マユリを助けるために男に戻ってほしい。
I'm sorry. I know I'm being selfish, but I'm begging you. To save Mayuri, I need you to become a guy again. Please tell me you're joking, Okabe-san. I can't possibly be a guy. I don't want to be. I've always been a girl, ever since I was born. This is cruel. And why do I have to hear it from you, of all people? I'm so embarrassed. This isn't right. Lukaku covers her face with both hands to snuff out her sobs.
恥じることなどあるものか。むしろ俺にとってはお前が女である方が違和感がある。
What What's to be embarrassed about? I have a harder time thinking of you as a girl anyway. That's not gonna help. Oh my god, it's gonna make things worse. Lukaku jerks like someone poked her with a cattle prod. Of course. Her crying has stopped. What did I do? That's how you... Me? What? I couldn't hear you. She lowers her hands and looks at me. Then she smiles. A soft, sorrowful smile. Oh, that's how you think of me. Oh, and she's off. Then Lukaku shakes off my hands and runs away. I feel like Lukaku may have a crush on Okarin, because... I mean, I've been thinking that for a while, but now it's like, yeah, Lukaku definitely has a crush on... Maybe Lukaku had a crush on Okarin even before, on the previous timeline, like... You know? I don't know, but... Yeah, that can't help, especially, like, it's bad enough being told, oh, I've always thought of you as a guy, like, worse when it's someone you have a crush on, like, that must really be annoying. She doesn't stop even when I call her. She disappears into the shrine office. Turned out just as my mental simulations predicted. I sigh and leave the shrine, dejected. I need to come up with a plan. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like he's gonna have to reattempt things soon. Well, maybe not reattempt, he's already tried talking to Lukaku, so either try and get Lukaku's mother's pager from her, or I don't know. They need to sit and have a proper conversation, I think, except Lukaku struggles to have a conversation at the best of times. So yeah, this could go very badly. I'm assuming sort of the branching point for this chapter is going to be sending this email or not. So I think after I did the Faris one, I am just gonna not send the email the first time, see how things end up there, and then try again from that point, from that save. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. I did. Okarin has very little tact, but he was trying his best, I think. So at least there's that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.